Now, these three waves of volunteers that have come in, that are volunteering, their energy is needed to help with the ascension, to help with the shifting. It is needed to help raise this. We can't do it by ourselves. The ones who are caught on the wheel of karma can't do it. They would be with the old earth and be destroyed. So the first wave of volunteers, it starts after World War II. Those born after 1945 till they're about, I guess, 40, 50, maybe late 30s, that age group. And I've had some people tell me they have the same characteristics and they're in their early 60s. That's possible. And other ones may have been, they said, may have been sent as forerunners to test the waters. Because they told me, we have tried this 3 times. The other times we couldn't get the critical mass and it didn't work. But now we've got it. Hundreds of thousands of volunteers have come in. We have tipped the scales and we have the critical mass now to save the world. That's why we're moving into the other dimension. But the first wave are those in that age group. They don't want to be here. They don't like it here. They don't understand the violence. Why do people hurt each other? What's this all about? They don't understand emotions, especially strong emotions. Strong emotions frighten them because they don't, you can see why. They've never experienced life on earth. They're just thrown into this mess. They don't understand emotions. They don't like violence. And they're always saying, I want to go home. I don't like it here. I don't know where home is. I just know it's not here. And I get thousands of emails. So if I don't answer your emails, be aware that I do read them. It's just that I can't possibly answer them all. But in many of them, the people will say, I can remember being a little child standing in the kitchen talking to my mother and saying, Mommy, I want to go home. And he said, well, you are home. No, I'm not. They know this is not where home is. And they're very unhappy here. Back in the 80s when I found my first one of this, and I didn't even know what it was. Now, after that, I began getting many, many people coming to me telling me the same story. The second wave had it easier. They would be 30s, 20s, 30s, maybe some of the 40s, in that age group. Some of these age groups overlap. Because people will tell me, well, I think I've got these characteristics, but I'm not in that age group. The second wave followed in the footsteps of the first wave, so they had it a little easier. I asked them one time, why did the first wave have it so hard? They said, because somebody had to be the one to be the way shower, the pioneer, to start that out, to set the path for the other ones to follow. That's why it was more difficult. So the second wave have come in. They are what I call antennas, generators, channelers of energy. They are here receiving this energy to send the energy to all the other people of the world. And part of my, when the clients come in and they have their list of questions, the main question, I call it the universal question, they always want to know, why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? And, you know, that's the main question. So when I get these people, they always want to know, why am I here? They're always told, you're here to generate energy. You're here to spread the energy. The second wave people can walk through a crowded mall of people and affect everyone that they come in contact with. They don't know it consciously, but they affect every single person they come in contact with. because they are channeling this energy to help change the people and raise the vibrations of the earth. What I mean, that's why they're here to volunteer these jobs. And the people say, well, what am I supposed to be doing? They said, you're not supposed to do anything. You're just supposed to be. And this one man said, but I want to do something. You are doing something just by being. But there's a paradox here. These people are supposed to be spreading energy to people, but they don't like people. They'd rather stay home by themselves. Many of the second wave live alone. They work from their homes. They have no desire to go out and mix with people. They don't like the energies of the other people. Many of them don't get married. First and second wave, many of them don't marry and don't have children because having children, you create karma. And when these volunteers come in to Earth, they have a coating, a covering, a sheath over their body, their soul, to keep them from accumulating karma. It kind of bounces off of them because they don't want them to be stuck here. Do your job and get out. So they're just here to help. So the second wave had it a little easier, but still you're here just to generate energy and help people. The third wave, of course, are the children, the new children that have come in. Everybody's DNA is being changed. It's all part of this shifting into the new earth. Everybody's DNA is being changed. Now with this shifting, the older people are having the hardest time adapting. Of course, the young people are already there. Their DNA is already where it's supposed to be when they come in. They're so advanced. They're there already. That's the third wave. The gift of the world are these children. But the other ones, we have to catch up. But I said it has to be a gradual process, a gradual shifting. And many of these, especially the older people, they said if you can't handle it, you'll transition. Because now the energy is speeding up and they're moving much, much faster.